little guilty. I already got started. You can see we already got stuff ripped out. I already had this taken down. This was actually up here in the wall, and there was paneling in the sink and everything. But you can see it's all getting ripped out here. So we started the renovation. So now we're gonna get this stuff cleaned out a little bit better. All right, so the first thing we're gonna get done is I got my electrical up here. So I already have one point where I got power coming in. It's actually coming from a GFCI that we have for UV light. So that's what's gonna actually protect this bathroom from power. So we're gonna go ahead and get that all run. All right, I think I'm gonna take care of this little framing issues up here first, finish up the framing. I did plug this other light in, but it tends to give me black bars on here. So we're gonna go ahead and get that framing taken care of now. All right, so now we're gonna get back to it here. You can see from outside here how much we got done, because there is extra framing put inside here now, and up here, this is more of a, just so we have some nailers and stuff for the drywall. But we do have the electrical done. We do have the lights just kind of set up here for right now. But now we're gonna work on getting the rest of this. I gotta get the rest of the framing done so that way you can see how we did the drop in the ceiling. So that way I could get below all the utilities. So now we're gonna go ahead and get that one done. All right, I got everything set up here. So you can see I got all my utilities in here. I got the power up here. I got all my water lines supplied down here. This is gonna be for something special. You'll see later on what that's gonna be for. But no, it is not a dishwasher, because we're not doing a dishwasher in the basement. So now I gotta get this set up and get some drywall. All right, I realized I'm wrong. I'm not ready for drywall yet. It's ready for here, but I still have to put my corner piece here. So this way I can get this framed around, and then I gotta do a little bit of framing here because I wanna put a little bit more insulation on this wall, and I gotta bump it out for this plumbing. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my little corner piece built and that put in here first. Then we'll start working on some drywall and stuff, but I gotta finish my framing first. All right, I had it going on time lapse for a while there, but I didn't realize that the memory card had gone full. But I'll show you what I got done today. I did get some insulation done. This is just for some sound deadening material. I did get some more layers of foam actually on this wall, because this has actually been brought out about 3/4 of an inch now. So, but I got that done. Like I said, this stuff is just for sound deadening, just to help make it a little bit quieter in here. But so that's really all I got done for the day. But you can see more insulation in the walls is always a good thing. And you can see there is some in this wall also. But still got more to go. But I'm getting kind of itchy, so I'm done for the day. All right, it didn't take you long, but we did go ahead and I got all of the basically sound deadening material in here, because I don't need to worry too much about this being for insulation, because we're in the middle of the basement. So you can see it's just actually some old blue jean material. It's just blue jean material that's made into like a insulation kind of thing. It's more for like sound deadening than anything. So now we're going to start with the drywall. I'm not worried about the floor as far as putting any spacers underneath this, because this floor is actually has foam underneath of it, and then the flooring down, so it's already spaced up off the floor. Now we've got to mark this stuff on the drywall and get it cut out. Hey, I didn't show you the back side because you can see I have the camera is like way up there in the corner. So, but here's what we look like on the back side. So you can see, basically I just took my markings from the wall, transferred them over here, and actually just drilled them out. And to do that, I actually just use a little hole saw kit. So, but let me go ahead and get this put back. All right, I gotta trim out. I got a little bit of bump on the back of here. I gotta get trimmed out. All right, I'm gonna turn the power off. Be right back. I don't know if you can see, but I basically tucked it. But you know what? I'm just a touch short. All right, if any of you have ever done drywall, you might understand what I just did here, because I don't like doing corners. I don't like doing drywall, period, but this way I don't have to actually worry about this seam as much, because now I can just fill it in with some joint compound, smooth it out, sand it, and I'm done. So I don't have to actually join it, because the paper is still continuous. So, but that's it for now. All right, I was trying to get you in here with me as I was trying to put some drywall, because I got some, little strips I use up at the top here. But really, I keep knocking the camera around, trying to get it set up, even moving stuff around, because it is a small bathroom. So what we're gonna end up doing is just gonna put you out here, and as I get different spots done, then I'll come back and show you what we got finished. All right, just a little quick pass around here so you can see what we got done. Because I do have, this was already done. I got around some of the door done. I didn't make a mistake and I had to put a little filler at the top, and I used some old ones just to kind of do this little bump out. But now we're gonna get this piece for here cut and put in. So that's the only update for right now, and I'll be back. All right, well, we're wrapping up for the day, just getting everything cleaned up. So I still have this back wall here to do, and I have this little bottom down here yet. But other than that, I got everything basically put up. So now I just gotta go through and start doing some seam work. So I think since I don't have any more of this, I gotta get drywall for that part yet, and to do the outside and that back wall. But so for right now, I think I'm just gonna go ahead, get some of the joint compound and start getting some of that put on for now. So that way it can go ahead and be cured for later on. All right, so we're gonna wrap it up here for this. But you can see I did go through and I got a bunch of the drywall compound on everything. So that way everything can start to set up and dry. But I do need to get some more drywall for back here and this piece down below me over here. So, but that's gonna be for another one.